Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if this is our first time meeting. Either way, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Jessica Tichet, and in this space, it's all about tips and resources for enriching your natural skin and hair care journey. And today we're continuing our discussion of Amla. If you haven't already watched my last video, please go check it out. Link it here. It's there where I go over how to make an Amla infused oil, and I provide 5 different ways to perform an oil infusion. Which brings us to today. So you have a nice bag of Amla powder, possibly with a dent in it for making your own oil infusion. Now, what I don't want you to do is put that perfectly good bag of Amla powder in your kitchen cabinet until you forget about it. No. Our herbs will not be collecting dust over here, okay? Today, I'm gonna show you how you can use this herb to show your skin some love. It's quarantine. We're in the house anyway. Why not self-care with a nice facial mask? So let's talk skin. Amla has some amazing benefits for the skin, so it can be a wonderful addition to your skincare regimen, especially if you have acne or acne-prone skin. It also has some anti-aging benefits. Let's face it, none of us are getting any younger, and we'll go over just a few more. Now, there are a variety of different ways you can go about making an Amla mask. I'm going to demonstrate one way that I do it, along with a couple of alternatives. So here's what you're going to need. Amla, of course, right? And raw honey. You can also add full-fat yogurt or coconut oil. So those are 4 options of ingredients that you can use. And before you go into a face mask, you gotta assess your skin. Don't be afraid. Get in there, touch it, rub it, feel it, see how it feels.
Supple leather, you know. You ever rub your leather? Like just rub it, see how good it feels.
It's really important, you want to see where your skin's at right now. Is it too dry? Is it oily? Are you getting breakouts? What is the outcome you're trying to achieve? Take a little closer look at how Amla is beneficial to your skin. We discussed Amla's benefits to the hair and scalp in my previous video. Now let's focus on our skin. Now, scalp is skin, so the antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory benefits that you're getting for your scalp will also help with your skin. So anti-inflammatory, especially with acne or acne-prone skin, the inflammation from those breakouts, Amla can help kind of calm that inflammation down. And also antimicrobial benefits help to keep the skin clean. Amla's high antioxidant content is what contributes to its anti-aging properties. Antioxidants work to neutralize free radicals. And free radicals are what cause oxidative stress, right? So oxidative stress happens when there's an imbalance between the amount of antioxidants and the amount of free radicals. So when there's an imbalance, there's more free radicals than antioxidants, you get more oxidative stress that when it comes to your skin can cause premature aging, wrinkles, sagging skin. The other thing that Amla is helpful for when it comes to acne-prone skin is helping to reduce the appearance of acne scars or hyperpigmentation. So it's considered an anti-tyrosinase or a tyrosinase inhibitor. Tyrosinase is an enzyme that goes to the site of cell damage. So when you have a breakout, that's causing damage, inflammation, and damage to the skin. Tyrosinase goes to that site of cell damage and increases the production of tyrosine. Now, tyrosine is responsible for the production of melanin. That's responsible for giving us our nice color to our skin, right? But it tells melanin to produce more melanin at that site, that one site of cell damage. So you have a pimple and there's more melanin to that little site right there. And what happens is you get acne scar or dark mark from your breakouts. And that's what leaves the dark marks on the skin. And oftentimes for individuals with acne, it's the acne scars and the dark marks that is the hardest thing to dealing with acne. So that's one of the very, very beneficial components that Amla can do if you have acne or acne-prone skin. It's not a bleaching agent, okay? We're not talking about getting rid of our melanin. We're talking about evening out our skin tone. So that's why Amla is very good at helping you to achieve even skin tone, radiant skin. Like I said, we're not bleaching our skin over here. We love this melanin, we're gonna keep this melanin, but we do want our skin tone to be even. Okay, moving right along. The next ingredient that I will be using in this mask is raw honey. Honey has natural antibiotic properties. Specifically, honey has been studied to kill off the P. acnes or the Propionibacterium acnes, as well as the Staphylococcus epidermidis bacterium, that are responsible for producing acne acne, bacterial acne. It also has strong anti-inflammatory and healing properties. In fact, honey has long been used in Ayurvedic medicine to help heal wounds and skin conditions such as eczema, dermatitis, and burns. Similar in Western medicine, in current clinical practice, we'll see honey being used in formulations such as in gels, ointments, or honey-impregnated dressings for wound care. So its wound healing capabilities are pretty well researched and pretty solid. Now, 2 other ingredients that you can use that I won't be using in my mask today are yogurt and coconut oil. Now, full-fat yogurt is a beneficial addition or ingredient to add into your Amla mask because it contains lactic acid and alpha hydroxy acid. These two create a gentle exfoliating effect on the skin. If you're using a full-fat yogurt, the high-fat content also adds a moisturizing component that can be helpful, especially if you have dry skin. Coconut oil is also often used. It has antimicrobial properties due to its high lauric acid content. It's a medium chain triglyceride. And lauric acid has been studied and proven to help kill off the P. acnes bacteria as well. However, I don't like using coconut oil because it is comedogenic, meaning that it will clog your pores, or it can. It can clog your pores and contribute to more acne. So I like using coconut oil. However, I avoid areas of my face or back or chest area where I tend to get acne, okay? So coconut oil, I will use it in my hair, especially if it's like a pre-poo and I'm gonna rinse it out pretty quickly, or on all other areas of my body, just not my face, back, or neck. So for individuals who have oily skin, coconut oil can be problematic. Of course, you can always try and see, but specifically for those skin types, maybe omit the coconut oil. Although, of course, you're free to try. Today, I will be using Amla powder and honey. For my face mask, I usually do a 1-to-1 ratio of Amla to honey. I'll do 1 tablespoon of Amla powder to 1 tablespoon of honey, although oftentimes it's either a half a tablespoon to 1 tablespoon of honey. First, I will use warm water to wet the Amla powder. The heat energy to help release the properties of the Amla right off the bat. Mix water into the Amla first, and that's just to get the consistency. Usually it's no more than a tablespoon of water, and then I'll add my honey and mix it all together. You're really trying to get a paste-like consistency, so you don't want the mask to be too runny, and then also you don't want it to be too thick where it's hard to spread. You know, it's hard to apply it onto the face. And remember, you're using honey, which is thick and sticky in and of itself. Once the mask is applied, I'll typically leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes until it's dry. You can tell it's dry. You can rub your finger across your mask and nothing will transfer onto your fingertips. So once that is dry, I go ahead and rinse it off. And then I follow up with my normal skincare routine. So my moisture, my sunscreen, or my makeup. If I'm wearing makeup that day, I'll put my makeup on top. So you're typically left with more radiant skin. So the thing about the Amla is you want to be consistent, just like anything else. Amla powder is not a magical eraser, okay? So it takes consistency. Amla is not going to improve your skin overnight, okay? I rinse my face off and I still have my acne scars. Personally, I know that since quarantine started, my skin has been freaking out a bit, okay? The mask wearing, it is important. Please, 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 please be wearing your mask, okay? Please wear your mask. Wear your mask. Okay, I'm over here getting acne from my mask, but I'm still wearing my mask, okay? But, say that to say, since quarantine hit and we've been wearing our masks, and I'm a healthcare professional, so I'm in my mask for long hours out of the day, and I was really starting to break out along the bridge of my nose and my jawline, right, where, you know, those touch points for the mask, right? Continuing to wear my mask, but that my skincare regimen has been on 10. So I recommend, you know, trying it out, adding it to your skincare regimen, be that once a week, and just putting that herb to good use, okay? It's just one more way you can use your Amla powder. Whenever you're applying a new product, you always want to do a skin test to make sure you don't have an allergic reaction to what you're using. Behind the ear is a really good spot. It's thin enough, but it can be, you know, hidden if you do have a reaction. Also, if you do have severe acne or problem skin, you always want to speak to your healthcare provider or let your healthcare provider know what you're doing or what you're using. That way it can avoid any medication interactions. And also it allows your provider to be aware that there's one problem and what you're doing for it to treat it. I'm not your healthcare provider. I'm not here to treat your condition, treat your skin conditions. I'm just here to share with you my skincare regimen and hopefully it helps you. All right, so that's it for today's video. I do hope you found the information valuable. And if you do try this mask, please comment below and let us know how it goes. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already. And do hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I come out with a video. I do post weekly videos, so if you are interested in more tips and resources for helping enrich your natural skincare and hair care journey, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye. Go ahead and start the actual face mask. Like I said, I will be using coconut. No, I won't. I'm not using coconut oil. Acne back. Today we're going to be using that herb. There's more melanin to that little site right there. And what happens is you get an acne scar or dark mark.